What's up, YouTube? Whew. Check out this fast forest, guys. So crazy. I'm out here walking because I had a long, kind of like frustrating day. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Guess I'll just kind of get into it. I woke up kind of like on the wrong side of the bed today, and I just, wasn't feeling good, And usually I always have good energy to share with people, but today I kind of like woke up on the wrong side of the bed. My friend called me and she had some good news. So she was already on her way to come and get me. So I'm like, all right, come through. She came through and picked me up, and we were headed out. But, I just kept hearing like a lot of negativity, like a lot of negativity. And I think I'm kind of like in the space right now where if I'm getting negativity and I'm already going through something, it like really doesn't help my progress as a person, I don't know if it's just me. I'm a Leo. I don't know hi, I'm a Leo. I don't know if it's just like a Leo thing, but as I'm trying to uplift myself, I don't need like negativity around me, and I think it's a difference between being brutally truthful and then just being negative. I believe that my discernment is good enough to know the difference between the two. And not saying that my friend is like this person who's so negative, but just for where I am right now and like how I've been experiencing things that is kind of like out of my control. It's just been too much for me, I don't know. Have you guys ever been there been to a point where you just feel like maybe solitude might just be your best friend? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, she was just being negative, and it got to the point where I got out of the car, I got out of the car. I was just like, I'm just going through too much, like here I am, I'm starting over, and some things can be very frustrating, just even getting past that I was robbed for thousands and thousands of dollars, that's already one thing that's really hard for me to kind of like, well, I've dealt with it, being that it was taken already, so, it's nothing to really deal with, but still just like, it was a headache to deal with. And then on top of that, I've been here in Washington, and for the first time in my life, I'm not in a situation that I have full control over, and maybe that is the thing that's really getting to me. I don't know, but I've always been this person that had my shit together. Like, I've always been a person that had enough to share. I've always been the person to give, even if it's just like ideas. I have friends that I would sit and talk to, and I would just give them ideas. A lot of people got rich off ideas that I shared with them. A lot of people are in better situations because I was that friend to them to give them insight. And like not saying that I'm this person that is like that in other people's lives, but I'm just saying, like, from me, I'm just a person that really cares, and I've always been in a position to be abundant in somebody else's life, even if it's just helping them with the smallest things. And for the first time in my life, I'm like here, and I'm just like, if I'm gonna be around anybody, I just need to be around people who kind of lift my spirits up. It's not about somebody like kissing ass or just being like a yes man, or like the last thing I need around me is like yes people. Be honest with me, but like I said, I just think I know the difference between honesty and somebody just being negative. And yeah, I just had a tough day today. It was a tough day today. Just kind of like sitting there thinking like maybe I'm at this point in my life where I just need to be alone. Like, I just need to be alone. And I know I've always been this person that spiritually, I've always been the friend that people can come talk to because I've always been there mentally. You know, I've always been like, yeah, you know, take some time out to grow within yourself. I've always been that person giving people insight, and now I'm that person that needs that insight, but I don't have anybody around me that's giving me that insight. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. My sister, she's Muslim, and she's been giving me, every time I see her, it's just like I'm getting so much positivity from her. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I got somebody coming over here. Walk around them. Yo, it's okay. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, let me give you a little insight. He's like, I'm watching your videos. You're beautiful. You're so hot. He said, wear lower shirts and share the cleavage for people. Let the cleavage talk. He had me giggling so hard the other day. It was so funny, but you know, it's crazy to just hear other people's perspectives and like how I should be doing things. And I love it. I love anybody critiquing me, because any critique is gonna make you grow better. I don't know. Today I'm just kind of like chill. And I know that on YouTube they say like, oh, hold your camera this way, and you should be filming this way. And you know, I'm gonna give you guys some more tips and tricks too, don't get me wrong. Give you guys some more tips and tricks, but yeah. I've just been having a tough day, guys, and I really don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I mean, I've been doing the average things that you would want to do as a person, right? To lift yourself up, you start somewhere small. I have a game plan, just so you guys know. I have a game plan, and after I share the story about how I got robbed by the crypto bros, I'll go ahead and share that game plan as well with you guys. Yeah, just to kind of, you know, see if we can all grow together. Like, I don't know where you guys might be at this point in your life, but man, if it's tough and it feels like it's raining down on you on the sunniest day, just know that, you know, God is with us. God is within us. Fear no one. Fear nothing in life. Fear nothing. Know that God has you. Know that God is with you. Know that you're never alone in this, you know? So, I do have a plan. It's just about, my grandma said the other day, she said something like, hold on one second. My grandma said the other day that this is, you know, when old people give you wisdom, it's real, right? So she said to me the other day that never look down on a man unless you're picking him up. That's one, you know, that was just one. And also, damn, I don't even know where. When you're stressed out, another thing about stress, what nobody says, is that when you're stressed out, you'll probably have Alzheimer's in the future when you're older, because you forget so much. You know, you forget so much. I'm telling you, like, my memory is shit right now. But I'm gonna remember what my grandma said. I will laugh at you, girl. And I'm a little sick too, guys, so yeah. Now, when I remember what my grandma says, I will let you guys know. But yeah, guys, you know, I'm not a perfect person. You know, I've had my moments where I could have been, you know, more so responding from my higher self, but a higher frequency, you know. But at some point, you know, you feel like, I remember I was at a point where I was feeling like people are taking things from me, you know. Like, people are taking things from me. Not only people are people taking things from me, but they're taking me for a joke. And I don't know if it was because of, you know, how chill and calm I am as a person. Like, I'm just, not really just like all the way chill, but I mean like how I am as a person. Like, I'm very approachable. Somebody can come talk to me. My best friend, he always tells me, like, he was like, yeah, you're so beautiful. He was like, but then you're approachable at the same time. And I think that's what has people kind of like, you know, or maybe I'm just that person that gives. But I'm not going to cry on here, y'all. I hate when people freaking cry on YouTube. But, you know, I'm a Leo, so I don't know what to do when people are crying on YouTube. But sometimes I cry too. Sometimes I cry with the people. But I have just been going through so much. Oh my gosh. I am going to get more in depth, guys. But I just wanted to come on here and just kind of see, like, where are you guys at with friendship? Are you by yourself? Or are you with people? Are you around people? Do you have like steady friends, or do you kind of like circle around different people and deal with them on their positive days? And then if, you know, somebody's being negative, do you kind of like cut them off? Or like, you know, how do you deal with negativity? I have been a little too respondent to it. Only because like I feel like negativity comes my way, and I'm a Leo. I'm ready to set that fucking fire. What? But I don't know, guys. It was a quick video. Thank you guys for watching. I do see the channel growing slowly but surely. I appreciate every single last watch. You guys don't even know what this means to me. Just having somebody, I don't know, like, I don't know who's watching, but all I know is that I feel grateful. I still feel hopeful. And I'm going to keep keeping God first in my life. I know that I'm doing this for a reason. I want to share my life with you guys. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but I had a podcast. It's still on, what's the name of that site? It's green. I forgot the name of it. It's still on there. You can look me up. It's called Soul Meat Sundays. And there I was just like dropping some jewels on spirituality and other things. You know, right now I just feel so drained, and started over at 35, even though I don't really believe in age, you know. Starting over at 35 is something that's very tough. I do have assets, but you know, when you want to keep your assets, what are you doing with them? You know? So, like I said, I do have a plan. And I'm going to come to you guys and make a video about it, and kind of like, you know, graze where we all are at as a community. I don't know, what should we call it, guys? Like, I feel very good about YouTube. Like, I feel this is going to take me places that I've never been before. So just putting myself out there, you know, because the world needs more of me, man. The world needs more of me. I have so many stories to share with you guys. And I'm going to share good stories with you guys, and I'm going to share my disappointments too. So I don't know. Now you guys get to see what I look like when I'm just like not having the best day. But thank you for watching your girl again. I'm going to keep uploading videos not every day, but at least 4 times a week. I'm going to be posting videos. Stay tuned. Press that bell button. And if you want to keep watching, I love you guys. Drop some comments below. engage with your girl. I'm very friendly. I will talk back. Yeah, later.